Big time news of the day as Chase Claypool gets traded from the Chicago Bears to the Miami Dolphins, offensively loaded Miami Dolphins. Was it a good decision to get Claypool? Was it not? Let's talk about it. I don't think so. Chase Claypool has had problems with his teams wherever he went so far in his career. He started off with a bang his rookie season, having 62 receptions, 873 freaking yards, and 9 touchdowns. Looks like he was going to be a superstar in this league, but his quarterback was the Hall of Famer, Ben Roethlisberger. Big Ben threw for almost 4,000 yards that year and had 33 touchdowns, which was the second most in his career. And one thing we knew about Big Ben is he knew how to develop some wide receivers and stars, as he did with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, having really good receiving seasons with him as well. Ever since then, his second season, 59 receptions, 860 yards, but 2 touchdowns, and it's been all downhill from there. Where his third year in the NFL, he was just a whole bunch of trouble. And we all know that infamous play at the end of close to the end of the season, when they was trying to hurry up offense at the end of the game, and instead of him giving the ball to the ref, he does the infamous first down celebration. Pretty much wastes all their time, and they lose that game. So ever since then, his attitude in question. Mike Tomlin will not handle that BS. He goes to the Bears, and we all know the next infamous interview he had with I Am Athlete, saying he's a top 3 receiver. He was going to have 1,300 receiving yards, 11 touchdowns. Well, he fell off a cliff, because since he's been with the Chicago Bears, I want you to guess how much receptions he's had. Time is up. 18 receptions in 10 games. That is 2 seasons, man. And, we already know that his effort has been in question this season, as well as the first game of the year. He was doing all these fake blocks, and he wasn't showing any effort. So why the hell would you put him on the field? And the Bears felt that way too, and they kicked him off the team. He was unhealthy scratches, and the coach was saying, I wish him the best in his next place in his career. Basically saying, you're not playing here ever again. So that's why Chase Claypool became available, as his past couple stops, he's been a headache, and he hasn't been productive. So why Miami? Why take that risk? Why take the risk? Right now, you have probably the best wide receiver duo in the NFL with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill looks like he can win Offensive Player of the Year. Chase Claypool, is he needed? Is he worth the risk? Well, I wouldn't say so. I think he probably is going to destroy the chemistry in that locker room. But Mike McDaniel has said something here. He pretty much said that he has to earn his right for the opportunity. He said opportunity is earned at this place, and the right to get on the field is earned at this place. They're pretty much risking nothing, as they're just doing a pick swap, a late round pick swap. Well, they're going to lose a couple spots lower in the draft, so they're not even losing a pick. They're just doing a pick swap here. And if it doesn't work out, they probably just cut him. But Mike McDaniel does say, he has size and he is fast. But I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't think it's worth the headache. After you look at Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they do have Robbie Anderson, who is one of the burners in the NFL, and Braxton Berrios, who is a very, very underrated slot receiving special team specialist as well. I'm a New York Jets fan, so I definitely know Braxton Berrios. He went to the Pro Bowl as a special teamer with us, so I know the capabilities he has. But after that, they do fall into a cliff. I don't even know this guy's name here. After those top 4 of Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Braxton Berrios, and Robbie Chosen, who's changed his name from Robbie Anderson, you go to a no-name slot receiver named River Crawcraft. So, yes, we have seen Jalen Waddle get hurt already this season. We have seen Tyreek Hill get banged up here and there in previous seasons and probably miss a game or two. Nothing crazy. So if one of those two go down again, it would be amazing to have a talent like Claypool on the offense. Also, if there's anybody to unlock Chase Claypool, you would think it would be the offensive genius Mike McDaniel as well. So they do have someone who fits into their model of speed kills. And he also could be a red zone target. Chase Claypool is a big-bodied receiver. He definitely can high point a ball. He can get a jump ball. I think it's all up here mentally. Can Mike McDaniel get him to buy in? If so, it's an amazing pickup, and it would be an amazing deal for them as they will get a steal and even add more to an offense that have already scored the second most points in an NFL game with 70 just a few weeks ago against the Denver Broncos. So, Chase Claypool, what do you say? Worth it or not? I say no, as I could feel like he can be detrimental with his attitude and bring down the locker room culture. But if Mike McDaniel has that on wraps and he pretty much checks Claypool at the door and says this infamous comment that he said today where opportunity to earn the right on the field will be given to him, he could have a steal here, and it can make another monster for that offense. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and then a big-bodied wide receiver who can catch jump balls and be a red zone target. It kind of would be unfair if he can make it work. But this is some big-time news. Chase Claypool to the Miami Dolphins. They might shock the world with making him work, but I'm betting against it. Thank you for watching the Mac Sports Attack. I am the Mac himself, Marvin Allen Cox. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the view. I appreciate you coming with me. Comment below. Let's have a discussion if Chase Claypool is worth it or not. Y'all have a good night. Mac Sports Attack out.